Well, welcome to Jazz Meeting.
Thank you, thank you. It's good to be here.
And my first question is, who's Paul? Who's Paul Jackson behind
Who
the
is Paul?
guitar, the music, and so on?
Who is Paul Jackson Jr. behind the music?
Yes.
Well, let's see. Paul Jackson Jr. behind the music is a man that grew up in South Central Los Angeles, who loves the Lord, loves his wife, loves his kids, loves his parents, and just enjoys being alive and looks at every day as an opportunity to be blessed and be a blessing.
Mm-hmm. So you're a very lucky guy.
I feel like I'm a very blessed guy. Yeah, I feel I'm really, really fortunate to be able to do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here,
Yes. What can you tell me about Michael Jackson?
What can I tell you about Michael Jackson? Well, great guy to work with, very creative, knew exactly what he wanted in the studio. Wonderful just, being with him in the studio, recording with him. Just great experiences working with him in my life.
So you miss him very much?
I miss his music, yeah. I miss working with him, yeah.
Well, about success, what can you tell me about what does it mean for you? Can you define
Success?
the word success for you as a person?
Success for me, to be honest, success for me is fulfilling the mission that God gave me in life. Some people make a lot of money and they feel like that's successful, but a lot of people have a lot of money but maybe aren't happy. Mm-hmm. Some people get to travel a lot of places but hate why they're traveling. Mm-hmm. Not only do I enjoy what I'm doing, I'm happy doing what I'm doing and I'm successful at what I'm doing, but I feel like I'm doing what I was created to do, which is make music and meet folks and do what I'm doing.
When was that very moment, that special moment that you said to yourself, this is my mission, this is my mission? Passion?
I think I was about 26 years old. And I realized that this is what my mission is. I'd done recording with a lot of different people, but I think I was about 26 years old when I realized, okay, I know what my mission is in life.
26, it's not like a teenager and saying to yourself, well, this is my instrument and I want to be a musician.
Well, that happened when I was 15.
Okay.
When I was 15, I decided that I really wanted to be a musician and started working real hard and practicing, and I had a lot of really good breaks from a lot of really helpful people and did a lot of good recording with a lot of folks, and was doing a lot of things, but it really wasn't until I think I was 26 that I understood like how the music connected with my whole mission in life. Yeah.
So the whole package.
Yeah, kind of everything kind of came together.
Yes. So you have more experience at that age.
Yes, more experience and and had lived a little life and kind of understood more what I was doing.
So you had a solid basic to grow as a person and with your music. Your
Correct.
passion.
Yes.
Okay. So when I say God only knows,
I would agree with that. I mean, God has a plan for everyone's life, and the closer we get to Him and we come to know Him, and the closer it gets to Him, the more things start to make sense.
What do you want to give as a message for this generation in the musical world?
Well, the music business has changed a lot, and in some ways it's a lot harder to be successful, and in some ways I think it's easier to be successful. There was a group on tonight, little lint's running around. There was a group at the festival tonight called Dirty Loops, and Dirty Loops, fantastic group, but they were discovered on YouTube, just doing what they do, being excellent, making excellent music, and they were discovered on YouTube. Well, 20 years ago, that couldn't have happened.
No.
And who knows if they had made music, if it would have been heard by a record company or by the right person or whatever. But because of technology, they kept doing what they were doing and they were discovered. So my message would be embrace technology. Don't forsake learning and studying and honing your craft, but embrace technology, all the programs there are, different ways of making music, different kinds of music, different genres of music, different instruments, and really know that if you're led, to do what you do. Some people, it's like, oh, I want to do music because it's fun, or I want to do music because I think I can make a lot of money. I think it's deeper than that. I think it has to be part of you where you're led to do it. And if it's something you're led to do, I think at that point you just work as hard as you can, and then once you've done everything you can do, you trust God like you haven't done anything. And I think that's the message I believe.
Well, Paul Jackson Jr., thank you for being you. Thank you for your precious time, and I wish you a lot of love, luck, happiness, and good health.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Thank you.